Well, hey there, Frosty fans. It's another Frosty Friday coming at you. William is doing another sketch. He's doing Miss Addison Constance Loveworth today. Today he won't be speaking. He's just recovering from an operation. This is a temporary thing. We will not be able to shut him up permanently. But as much as we all might want to sign that petition, though, I'm the one who you're probably going to mute the volume from. It's here just to get away from my nails on chalkboard tones. You can't escape it. No, he's just doing an underbody here. This is typical. That's a good way to kind of build a foundation from which you then can add all the details, of course. Anybody who is an illustrator or does pencils or anything is probably very familiar with this, the concept of building a sort of an underbody that you fill out from there. This is a profile shot, which is a good kind of sort of a standard part. If he was doing a full model sheet, this would be one of the images, kind of thing. Let's see here. Let's turn right along here. I've been usually in the summertime I like to get out and see all the blockbusters like everybody else does, but I've only managed to catch a few of them lately in theaters. There's some wonderful speculative fiction stuff out there. I just caught the latest Star Trek movie, and I recommend anybody who's into sci-fi or Star Trek in particular go see it if you like the rebooted timeline at all. This is a strong entry. It's a lot of fun, and it's very much a summer blockbuster kind of movie, but I mean that in the best possible sense. It's a lot of fun. You'll really enjoy it. A lot of action. The characters, of course, are fun. All that good stuff. And a lot of the summer offerings this year I've been pretty happy with. I've seen a number of the so-called popcorn movies. I wasn't crazy about Civil War, but the X-Men was great. All that stuff. I love all the superhero fantasy stuff. And sci-fi stuff as well. We usually all get out and try and see that whenever we can. Let's see here. He's laying that out pretty fast. Let's see here. This basic pose for her there. And she's going to get her. Get a little choker on her neck, which is nice. There's something you don't see that too much anymore, unless it's some people still use them, but not the height of fashion that it once was. It's very 1890s kind of But that fits for Addie. She's kind of got a frozen sense of fashion at this point. She's just like used to the way that she grew up with them, that kind of thing. It's like nostalgia goggles, but nostalgia goggles for something that was 100 years ago. So you're really out of date, unless you want to go to like a steampunk wedding or something. She's a little, her fashion sense is a little obsolete at this point. But she seems pretty happy with it most of the time. Let's see here. I'm coming over really well, laying in the profile there in ink. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm not. I was waiting for those to get added in, the little fangs that come out from under her lip, which I really like. That's a nice little touch. I believe that was William's idea, actually, from a visual design point of view. I don't think I ever specifically said to do that. As long as she had fangs, that's all I cared about. But I like that they kind of come over her lip a little bit, where she kind of has to sort of. She can hide them. There's times in the extras you mentioned where she specifically was like, kind of making sure they were not visible, but if she smiles or anything at all, like they show right through, so there's nothing, so she has to be really careful with that. When she's around the normies, if she goes out and about, which is covered. There's a few little things mentioned in IronGate extras about her doing that, and some of the resulting difficulties of that. She has to be careful. People fear what they don't understand, kind of thing, and she's a little bit different, and all the characters have to do that, of course. They all have to watch their abilities, some more than others, of course. Some of them they show at different times and things like that. It all varies depending on the situation. Like if Embers is sleeping, she has to worry because she might actually force the place, kind of thing. But when she's awake, she can just not use her abilities. So there's that. Wright has to worry constantly because of his affliction with the demons and things like that. Addie's got to worry about a lot of the day-to-day stuff. She can't go and get a suntan, she'll burst into flames, kind of thing, and she's got a weird dietary habit. Obviously, she can't just go and get a cup of coffee. Well, she can as long as she doesn't drink any coffee herself. She can just sit there, and just chill with everybody. But she's got limitations. And Dorian, of course, his appearance is very limiting. You have to be, stick to the shadows, kind of thing, because of his deformities. He's not a well-looking man, despite the the immortality. He doesn't look well. he's very decrepit and just very withered looking. It's one of those. They each have their own little quirks, except for Luke, of course. Luke can just, when he's by himself, he can just, blend right in because he's a normal person with a very abnormal job. That's what he basically is. And Dixon and Director Marcus, the same basic idea. They are more or less normal people. They just have a very unusual position, so they have to be very mindful of things like that. But as far as when they're off duty, they're like, they can go do what they want, kind of thing. Whereas the rest of them have to be a little bit more careful of that kind of thing. Just laying in details here. See, of course, he switches up to very line thickness. Of course, with different writing implements. Oh, the noise in the peanut gallery. Oh, and time to take the extra lines out. And spin it around here, and that came out really well. All right, and that's Addison. And follow us on Twitter and oh my God, I'm gonna forget the link, but I'm gonna add it in as a text visual so you can click on it. And I'm gonna do the same thing with Patreon because I can do that. And then I'm gonna add another link for IronGate, thecomicseries.com. I'll make sure I actually add the proper link in. I'm a master of post-production. This on-the-fly stuff is just killing me. Oh, yeah. All right. We out. Stay frosty out there.